So we got a little hippie on the ride.
Yep.
How you doing today, man?
Good, and you?
Oh, great. Great. It's actually a little about time, right?
Yeah, like, this is like long past date.
Yeah. He's actually good friends of Black Yates.
Yeah, Black Yates.
Check out that video. That's one of my all-time favorites too. I love that video. But yeah, he hit me up on IG saying, let's do this, man.
Yeah.
Just in time for the Music Month, Volume 2, man. So that's what's up.
I didn't even know it was on top of that. Like, I remember, like, that's what I hit you up for. But I didn't even, like, remember that it was that.
Oh, yeah, you just happened to hit me up. Man, I'm a strong believer things happen for a reason, man.
Yeah.
So that's what's up, man. I'm glad I got you on the ride here. So, most people, you know, I start off with getting to know, you know, I know already that you're doing music.
Yeah.
So, before we get ahead of ourselves, so I want people to get to know you. Where you from?
From here. I was born in Brandon. I moved to Nebraska, did Cali, visited a few places, and then I came back here. So I'm like kind of born and raised here. I would say kind of.
But you got a little bit. So how this music stuff start for you?
Alright, so pretty much it started for me because like I felt like I didn't have a voice. Like I talked to so many people and like I feel like they wouldn't listen. So I was like, everybody in music now doesn't have any type of substance. They don't have a reason. And I feel like you should have a reason for something. So I don't only like, I do music, but I also do art. So like, I express my feelings through my music, and I express my feelings through my art and everything like that. So I started music because of like, I needed something so people can actually listen to me.
So to you, the music is more of an art.
Yeah.
And you know, it's another form of an art.
Yeah.
Music is, and that's how it should be. And I'm glad you mentioned, you know, the lack of substance in the music today, because that's my biggest issue too.
Yeah.
So that's what's up then, man. That's great to hear, especially for someone so young. I usually like to ask people, you know, what separates them from the rest of the people. It seems like you already started answering that question though.
Yeah, well, it's a lot that separates me though, because I don't only have a reason. I'm trying to be the most diverse artist also. So like, and I'm an artist, and I can market myself, like, and I've been doing this for 4 years, so it's like kind of have more of like a outlook on what music is as a whole and what you should do and the ploys you should use and marketing and all this stuff. Like I've been, not like 4 years isn't a long time, but I've been doing this long enough to like kind of understand like how the business works.
Right.
So that's why I feel like I have a better standing, because like if I'm just, let's say I pop right now, I'll have better of an understanding than if I popped 4 years ago. Because 4 years ago I probably would have got money and like spent everything on everything. But now that I understand everything, I don't want to be effed over by a label or anything like that, so I just basically save my money or invest it in something better for myself.
That's excellent, man. No, it's excellent. It sounds like you're wise beyond the years as well. Good to hear, because a lot of people do exactly that. You know, they want to just jump into the money, and maybe it's because of the fact that you look as an art.
Yeah.
So this makes me happy that I'm doing this video, and I love the fact that I'm able to share this. With that, is there anybody that did inspire you?
Pretty much. That did inspire me?
Yes.
Alright, I have like a lot of inspiration, like that's a hard one, but most of the people that inspire me are people close to me. Like people that I know more inspire me than like
The people in the industry?
Yeah, people in the industry. Like I have a homie, OBS, shout out to him, and one of my friends, Dream Chaser, shout out to him. He like, them two, well mostly, like I know Dream Chaser from like high school, so like he's one of my like very close friends, and like he has a lot to say. Like he has his own music and stuff, and like he's just crazy with it. But yeah, it's a lot. Like I'm inspired by my own art sometimes. Like I'll draw something like in a certain subject, and then I'll say I can actually write a song about this and explain this art.
Oh, that's lit.
So yeah, it's stuff like that.
That's definitely lit. So that's great to hear. and especially because you know, a lot of times people in the music industry they sell out.
Yeah.
You know, and with that, you know, they might be the wrong inspiration.
Yeah.
So to hear that you have somebody within. Now, you said you've gotten to learn about the music industry. Would you have any advice for anybody that could help them that's looking to get into it that you've learned?
Don't quit because the whole entire industry is oversaturated. Like the whole industry in general, everybody wants to do it. Now that they see that's the thing to do, everybody thinks it's cool, so they jump into it. One, jump into something you actually love. Don't jump into it just because like everybody else is doing it. That's first of all. Second of all, don't jump into it and expect everything. You have to, if you want to like go for the money and you expect the money, then you're only going to be rapping for like not that long. Like you can act like, you have to have patience also, because also you have to deal with people. But it's like so much that I could say with advice, because there's so much more to music than it is.
Well, that's great.
People see.
That's great to leave it with that. And I'll say this to anyone who's you know, not fully into it and just doing it because they think, you know, they might be, you know, quick money or quick fame, success. I think maybe, you know, they should be warned if it could be just a waste of their life.
Yeah.
But anyways, this is great, man. I'm really feeling the vibes, everything that you bring into the table here. So with that, I'm sure I'm not the only one who wants to hear what you got, man.
Oh.
Yeah, that's, I got you got a freestyle. Give us a little bit of a taste or something.
So do you like, you want me to freestyle?
Yeah.
Okay, because like this, like I don't know if people do their own songs. I didn't know. That's why
I prefer freestyle because I feel like if you're a real MC, you know what I mean, then you can be able to spit off the top of your head freestyle. You know. So I know you've seen the Black Gates episode.
Yeah.
That can't be by everybody.
Yeah.
Try DJ, man. Let's go. Just
freestyle off my mind in the back of the ride. Gave my pride to the guy that's been living the drive. I depress all my lines because my lies isn't tied to my mind, because everybody want to try, now it dies. I don't know what I've been living in. Everybody talks about my christening and vision, and I don't think you get it if you talk about my mission, because I'm collecting payments for the submissions. I'm tongue twisted from the bars that I'm really missing, and everybody got a car with a real vision. Damn. But y'all can't drive it. Y'all pay all this taxes and y'all can't buy it. I abide to all the crimes that everybody wants, the higher ties, the higher pay and higher lines, and I don't care about your fine. I don't even think this really goes together in a rhyme, but this a freestyle, so it doesn't have to make sense every time.
Hey. That's what's up, man. So where can people check you out, man? Where can they hear your music? Can they see your art?
Yeah, you can, I'm actually gonna do more with the art because I'm gonna create a brand. It's going to be called Rodents of Society, because we all are seen as rodents to the government and all this stupid stuff. Because like everybody, they belittle us because we're like, pretty much, it's not just black people. I'm not trying to say just black people. Like pretty much everybody as an individual is seen as a rodent if they don't have enough money to be like famous or rich.
Alright.
So like, I can agree with rodents of society. I don't see everybody as a rodent, but we're all seen as rodents. So if you like, it's basically more of a message behind what my brand is. So I'm gonna build that, and that's gonna be able to express my art easily. But you can check me out on SoundCloud right now. I'm trying my hardest to do like my best rebranding. I'm about to put out a project called Hate Me Now, so that's coming out soon. I'm not gonna explain what I need to do, but I need to do a lot to it. And there's just a lot going on, pretty much. I'm about to work on an anime too.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm gonna start drawing up stuff. I'm working with a cool guy of mine. His name's D. He does music too. But I'm about to work with him, and we're gonna make an anime.
But that's good.
That's gonna take a long time to do, but like I'm just gonna get all the rough drafts. I'm starting up my own website. It's a lot, but you can find me more on SoundCloud and Instagram at Littl3_Hippy, and that's Littl Hippy. Yeah, that's where you can find me.
I bet, man. Well, definitely, this was a good one, man. Appreciate y'all, man. You have a great one.
You too.
I don't got nothing against mumble rap. We in the era now where you got a lot of singing in the raps. What made me want to rap was my situation in life.
I'm a big fan of freestyling. Let me hear something you got, man.
When you come from poverty, you kind of look for ways to get out of that situation. And that don't mean go to music. It's a whole story about that, but I'll chop it down.